Hello and hi everyone. I am Fasiha binti Abdul Latif with other author which is Surya binti Sulaiman, Fairuz Abdul Hakim and Cik Mah Tambi Cik. What I want to do today is to give you an important information about the factors influencing tourist intention to select a tourism destination by using social media. According to the media statement, the use of internet significantly increased for the services related to e-governments, e-commerce, e-tourism and e-entertainment in 2020 impacted from pandemic COVID-19. In my topic, I would like to focus more on e-tourism sector. Malaysia in hospitality and tourism industry are among the 12 national key economic areas. The rise of information and communication technology (ICT) through social media has changed consumers' preferences and decision making. The result of tourists who sharing information with others via online platform contributed a massive amount of data that can easily share. Talking about the years in 2019 where the COVID-19 epidemic was occur and there are new things information environment can be influenced to have a significant impact. People can change their behavior and the effectiveness of government countermeasure when they learn new things. Moving on to the problem statement. Despite the growing interest in social media platforms, tourists have an issue with the credibility of social media. In addition, all the information found on the internet may not be trustworthy for the travelers, and tourists will get an accuracy in the content of social media for the destination. The purpose of this study is to examine the factors influencing tourist intention to select a tourism destination by using social media in Malaysia. Let's move on to the literature review. The intention to travel plays a significant role in the selection process of a destination. Based on article from Lian and Yu in 2019 have stated that the tourist travel intention will be influenced by the virtual presence of a tourist location on destination website. Virtual presence means the ability of tourists to feel that they are in a virtual location, such as using technologies like virtual reality. As a result, the concept of social media has many different terms and references, and most of them are used interchangeably. The social media information become more powerful source in today's world. This statement has an intended consequences for user as it make it harder to find relevant information, and the quality of content can be manipulated to contaminate social networks. However, since social media are growing faster, the important source of information which can have significant impact on potential tourists. The term words of mouth refer to consumer communication about a product, service, or company in which the sources are considered independent of commercial influence. According to Hua, Ramia, Ping and Jackie in 2017 reported that the state art of the art technology created a virtual space as electronic words of mouth in which communication and transmission of information is unlimited in the world. Move on to the research framework. This is the research framework that have been adapted and developed on how tourist intentions select a tourism destination by using social media. There are two predictors, which is social media information and social media words of mouth. And the tourist travel intention is the constant variable. By applying the tourist planet behavior in this study, a higher degree of actual behavior will arise from a higher level of intention to carry out the behavior. Therefore, there are two hypotheses were formulated in this study. Hypothesis 1, there is a positive relationship between social media information and tourist travel intention. Second hypothesis is there is a positive relationship between social media words of mouth and tourist travel intention. Next is the methodology. This study is undertaken in Malaysia. Quantitative research was used as a research design. The units of analysis for this study is the experienced tourist aged between 20 until 60 years old and above. The total population in Malaysia is 32,655,400 people. The sufficient sample size was 384 respondents who are acceptable as supported by Critchy and Morgan. Therefore, in acquiring the sample, the questionnaire has been forwarded through WhatsApp, Facebook, and Telegram. This study utilized a non-probability sampling method, specifically the purposive sampling technique within 5 weeks. In terms of the data analysis, the structured questionnaire was analyzed by using IBM statistical package for the social science version 28 to obtain the descriptive statistic frequency. The relationship of each variable was analyzed using Pearson correlation. The instrument for this study was adapted from several authors. A 5-point Likert scale was used for every variable except a demographic, range from strongly disagree to strongly agree. All 319 people who passed and completed the online questionnaire were split evenly between males and females, with 47.9% of the respondents being females and 52.1% being males. For the age frequency, the majority are between 20 to 29 years old, and the least age frequency, which is 50 to 59 years old. After a screening question, a sample of 319 respondents with a response rate of 100% was used for the next stage of the analysis. Since the instrument was adapted from varying studies, a reliability test was conducted and all the variables reported Crombat alpha value higher than the acceptable value of 0.6. The Crombat alpha value for each instrument can be seen in this slide. For the Pearson correlation, the figures show the value of the variables of social media information, social media words of mouth, and tourist travel intention. The two variables recorded value that are significant at 0.01 level in relation to tourist travel intention. All the variables have positive relationship with tourist travel intention. Therefore, social media information is viewed more favorably by tourists. They assume that the place is well known and have a positive reputation. Social media words of mouth is the strongest influence on tourist intention to select a tourism destination. Obviously, social media words of mouth considered as an excellent idea that will enhance the destination and encourage future visit or return. Let me summarize of this part. All two hypotheses were accepted. All two variables relate to the tourist travel intention. The result of both hypotheses show a positive linear relationship between the tourist travel intention. The results are consistent with the theory planet behavior, and both independent variables are influenced because it directly affects tourists, creates a positive value for tourist intention. However, if the decision makers and policymakers improve the tourism knowledge level tourists through media, the internet and other promotion tools, travelers intend to select a destination is to be more influenced. There are some limitations on conducting this study. This study is focusing on two variables only, and they must have an experience using social media as their sources to select a destination. For future study, I would like to suggest that the researcher might need to be conducted online and fieldwork. It is important to help the respondent of the study to understand deeper about the questionnaire. Besides, they also can make an interview session with the respondent and directly ask any opinion about the question and improve the research methodology. In addition, the future study of this topic needs to focus on the urban area because this topic needs people who live in a busy and crowded area with advanced technology. Therefore, the future research looking into other possible moderator to obtain a comprehensive understanding of the drivers of the behavioral intention. Overall study indicate that social media information was discovered to be significant and slightly affected to the tourist travel intention towards using social media to select a tourism destination. There are several contributions of this study to people out there. Firstly, to an experienced tourist needing to be more concerned about this study to get the benefit of using social media as a tool to select a destination. Second, the existence of social media in marketing strategy make it possible to give tourists enough and essential information with knowledge of their choice of the destination. Besides, the positive review about how easy it is to use help tourists have a positive attitude about the destination. In addition, this study also can contribute to the body of knowledge at literature for marketing purpose, planning for the hospitality industry players, and as a guidance in building the image of the destination in the social media. What can I say? Nowadays, the habit of using social media as a tool to plan a vacation become a new trend in Malaysia. That's all from me. Thank you.